Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So we have the Caline Golden Halo Acoustic Simulator pedal. I've been looking for an acoustic sim. I had the Thomson one before and it's not bad. Could have been better. Definitely I've had my experience with the Boss acoustic simulator. Not the greatest. Actually, they did a better job on the simulator in the Rolling Cube amps. Anyways, so I've been kind of researching acoustic sims a lot more, and I need one because I want to play my guitar, my electric guitar in church, and having a signal that sounds like this. That's my bridge, bridge, and then my neck. It doesn't really have an acoustic tone to it, so I mean, for a clean sound, I mean, there's a lot of songs you can play and sing, no problem. But if you really need that acoustified sound, you ain't getting it that way. So, I thought, alright. One of the channels that I watch a lot, he does amazing reviews on gear. It's In the Blues, so a little shout out to his channel. He's tested, I guess, all of the Caline stuff, or a good majority of it. Anyways, this acoustic simulator, he said, has come the closest to anything else. I gotta say, I'm about to find out myself if I agree with him. All I've done initially is just fired the pedal up for a quick second, like so. I'm on the piezo, everything's at 12. And I'm just listening here, and it's like, okay, well, I expected a knockback in my volume. So we can turn the volume up on the amp here. And I'm on the bridge. And we'll go to the neck. Actually, just on that setting is not bad. Let's check our middle position here, which is called standard. Let's take a listen to the other one, and this one is called Jumbo. So that does sound a little dullish there, but we do have our top where we can tighten things up or add some treble to it. So I definitely agree with him right away that when you add a little bit too tight of a top, it could be a little, but that's going to vary on your pickups too, of what you have for pickups, if you're going to be able to push it or not. I think that that's kind of pushing a little bit too close to the Crispies, so we'll back it off a little. That's pretty good on the bridge. Let's pull back the body. Now this is our depth or base of our body. And standard mode. in the overall, it's a really good pedal. I really like it. The piezo I think I like the best. And it doesn't get overly crispy, even with that top tighter. We can pull the top back. I think probably around, at least with 57 Classics, I'd say definitely around, you know, that 1 o'clock position. I think we're pretty okay there. So that's my Gibson Les Paul, actually. And that's 57 Classic humbuckers. So I want to try one more guitar quick as my telly. And see which one actually is going to do a bit better job. And I'm sure you guys want to know what single coils are going to be like too. So, you know, let's might as well do this, right? Alright, I gotta quickly make sure my tuning is good on the telly here, so just give me a second. Wow, stayed in tune. Awesome. Alright. This is neck. Standard actually sells not too bad in the telly. The telly is pretty good and balanced even in the middle position. Maybe take a little of the edge off. And this is the telly's clean sound. That's middle, neck, bridge. Add a bit of extra treble there, or top tightness. That's a little too crispy on the bridge. Jumbo does a fairly decent job. Yeah, something got whacked out. But, okay, so, this was about $85 shipped to my door from Amazon.ca. Shipping was like a little over $20 of that. And, but it was the only seller that carries Caline pedals. And I'm probably going to be checking out some more of the Calines. But I'm only going to be buying the ones that I know I'm going to want to keep. So I'm only reviewing stuff I'm definitely going to want to keep. And since he's got a lot of these on his channel, I get to take a look at the variety and the guitars he's using too, and you know, and I really trust his opinions on pedals. And I've actually bought a number of pedals over the years, off and on, based on even his reviews, plus my own, you know, trial and error stuff. And I gotta say, I gotta agree, this is probably the best acoustic simulator, or the closest best acoustic simulator you're gonna get. Without using an actual real acoustic guitar. I think it's a really nice one. Yeah, it works exceptionally well on the Tele. So I guess I'm probably going to be playing my Telecaster in church this Sunday. We just had practice today, which is a Wednesday practice. We still have Friday, so I'm going to try this on Friday. And if I'm liking it through the PA system, then definitely. And I'm going to give a little bit more time for playing around with the Les Paul too, and see, you know, because different amps, different speakers do different things too. And I'm going to plug it into the studio as well and go through my reference monitor, see what it sounds like. Right now I'm plugged into my Blackstar HT5 5-watt tube amp, and it's got a 10-inch speaker, 8 ohms, blah blah blah. And the volume is actually set at 11 o'clock on my amp. As soon as you turn that pedal off, just boom, just like, I'm not hearing that static and hissy sound that you would get out of the Boss pedal or the Thomson one that kind of tries to be an acoustic effect. And I at first I thought, you know, that Thomson one was good, and I was a number of years ago I got that one, and it was great to get going with. But again, pickups will vary on what settings are going to work the best for you and so on. But I'm not getting that kind of sound that even the Boss one, which is like far more money than this. You know, this is nice and clean. I mean, it does need a little bit of mid help there. Let's bring the mid range up a bit. Mid-range at 3 o'clock on the amp. Let's bring that mid back to 12. Gets a little crispy, and that was on the middle. This is the neck. So I think the piezo and the jumbo actually sound the best with the same settings. The standard's a little weird, but yeah. We put a reverb in front of this, maybe even a chorus pedal. Oh yeah. So anyways, what do I think of this? Oh man, I gotta tell you, I really like the pedal. I think definitely he's onto something with this thing. I definitely would recommend you try one of these things out for yourself, because, I mean, hey, audio is audio, can only do so much for you. But as always use reference monitors or good speakers on your computer, really good quality earbuds or headphones when you're listening to videos like sound on YouTube on music channels, because yeah, it can be deceptive if you're not. But honestly, I have no problems giving this thing a 4.5 out of 5. So yeah, definitely agree there. This is like the best acoustic simulator so far that I've come across as well, and that's beautiful. Anyway, so it does come with a battery eliminator, which I have on there. So this, or power supply, whatever you want to call these stupid cables, runs a battery this way. So you can run battery power, which, well, we are, or you can plug into your pedal board power supply or have a separate power supply for it, kind of up to you. Pretty simplistic. You've got volume, you've got your body, which is your bass, and your top is more like your treble kind of thing, and then your different modes. So that's a night and day, man. That is so sweet. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it, with a high recommendation. Check one out yourself. It's definitely worth it. And you know what? If you don't like it, it's Amazon. You can always just send it back for a full refund. Not a big deal, right? But I think that you'll probably end up keeping this one if you put this one in your collection, especially if you want that acoustic sound, really as close as you're going to get it to a real acoustic without having a real acoustic. This is probably the closest we're going to find. It sounds really good. Like I said, pickups can vary too on where the controls are going to be sitting. But I like that about there. And that's with my mid-range at 3 o'clock on the dial on my amp. So that's pretty nice. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But man, I am so glad I got this thing. So I think the Telly is going to be the first one up for playing through the church PA. Maybe I'll bring both guitars on Friday's practice and try them both and see which one I like the best. Because, you know, we do have church on Sunday. Got to play one of them. And I'd like to get into the electric more, which is another reason why I got this thing. I'm getting tired of playing acoustic sometimes, and I just want to get into the electric stuff again. And you know, with having multiple pedals, I can do other things too, right? Not just the acoustic. But like I said, put your reverb on this thing and the chorus pedal with it, and I think that'd be like absolute perfection there for setup. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and we'll be sure to catch you guys in the next one. So, see ya.